What is going on, anyone who is watching? Welcome to, what's it called? Lickworthy Showcase number 2. I thought I nearly didn't have a guest today, but he's back with the buzzer beater entry. What's going on, Bubs?
Red 5 standing by. What's going on, Escargot? What's going on, Simple Simon? Good to be back on this, your first live stream ever, I think it seemed like. So glad I could make it. To any of you who don't know Simon, you're on the wrong channel because you're on his channel. So get over it and learn to love him. That's what I say.
Yeah, mate. I was just watching the countdown click and I was like, come on, Bubs, you haven't even seen my message yet. What are you doing?
Well, I knew it was getting close. I have a multi-camera setup, and the wrong one, if you will, was the only one that would work. It was driving me crazy. It was freaking me out. I'm flicking switches, doing everything. Then finally the whole thing just crashed. I said, you know what? It's probably better that way. Restarted it, and boom, we're up and running with 1 minute to spare, right on time. That's what I'm talking about. The old buzzard beater. Wait,
it was
buzzard beater?
A minute. It was about 30 seconds left before we had to go live.
Cheers, sir. We made it.
Yes, cheers to you. And cheers to Escargot, my brother from Istanbul. He's a big fan of Lickworthy covers.
Yes, he is. A fantastic gentleman and connoisseur of the carnal arts.
Yes, he. Maybe I'll have him on one time to do this.
Absolutely. He's got a fantastic collection.
He does. I feel like I'm going to blow my wad in his first 2 streams.
Well, make sure that I'm on top. I can get my hat. I can get my hat. What's going on, old wolf?
Old wolf, what's happening, mate? So yeah, how you been, man?
Been doing great, man. I have to say, it's been an interesting week, but I got through it, and it's now Friday night. I got a con tomorrow, so I'm excited to go. It's a small con, but it should usually yield pretty good books.
Do you like to go early to cons? Like, do you like to be like there right on time?
Let me tell you something. This is how early I plan to be next year. So this year, of course, we hadn't had this con for about 2 years, at least, almost 3. So usually they did at least 1 a year, sometimes 2. And I try to be the first one through the door when I can be, especially to a small convention. However, I'll put it like this. Next year, I'm going to get a table at the convention so that I can be there before the doors open, because the best deals are always made before the doors open.
Yes. So, I didn't realize that.
Mm-hmm.
Because I went to that comic fair a few months ago, and I found out from one of the sellers, he's like, oh yeah, before we open, we'll check out each other's stuff. So I found out that he picked up like a Frizzen Something's Killing the Children one, because I saw it underneath someone's table. I was like, hey man, how much are you selling that for? I wasn't going to buy it. I just want to know. He goes, that's already sold, man. I was like, okay.
Oh, nice. I'm going to pick up some low grade keys, and I may take, now this is scary, but I may take my actual collection for wall books and just overprice them by like $400 or $500 each, just so no one even thinks about buying them. Like, I might take a Daredevil one and put like $3,000 on it or something and see what happens, and it should stay there the whole time. I don't know, but I'd be scared, man. If somebody pulled up and said, yes, I want that book, I'd be like, no. I had to cart me out in a stretcher. Oh man, beef it good.
Beef it from New Zealand. Old Wolf, thanks for
a Kiwi, huh? Those are Kiwis up there, aren't they?
That's right. That's what we call them. How about that thumbnail I made, mate? Did you like the thumbnail I made?
I love the thumbnail, and I hate the thumbnail at the same time.
Why? Tell me.
Because I'm missing that book, and I'm actively bidding on that book. I've been bidding on that book for a week now in 2 different places. So I hope it doesn't draw too much attention to that book. But I'm after it.
Yeah, I've never even seen that book. I just looked up. I can't remember. I think I typed in Sheena, and that came. I was like, I haven't seen that one before.
Yeah, it's not very easy to find book. So one comes up about maybe once a month or so, and often they're buy it now, so they're overpriced, in my opinion. If I can't bid on it in an auction, or find the buy it now in the first 10 minutes it's uploaded, then it's probably not a very good deal.
Yeah. So what prices to pay though. I'm always just like, I can't get it any other way. I'll just pay the premium.
That's the same thing I'm doing. You just unfortunately are down under, and that puts your options down under. Yeah, that's right.
That's right. So, are you prepared for today? Because I'm a little bit more prepared than last week, but I wouldn't say I'm super prepared.
I'm less prepared than last week.
Okay. Who wants to go first? Do you want me to go first?
You know what, Simon? I think I myself would like you to go first.
We just lost like 3 viewers in the time you were thinking.
Well, we only had 3, so I guess we're out. We run out of viewers.
Escargo would like to see some of your Jennifer Love Hewitt covers.
Now, how would you know that JLH is Jennifer Love Hewitt? That's what I want to know.
Because she was my high school crush, mate, and I really want to get the Ghost Whisperer photo cover. I really want to get
nice. She was my crush as well. Now, not in high school. I think you might be a tad younger than me, just a tad. But I'm actually a contemporary of hers, age-wise. And I remember when she did. Now, this sounds terrible as a grown-ass old man, but at the time, you have to remember I was that age. And she used to do Barbie commercials, and she had like a undersea. She was a kid, she had like undersea Barbie or whatever, and she was wearing like this little purple leotard swimsuit, and my little 7-year-old mind was going nuts, man. I was like, she's the prettiest girl I ever seen in my whole life. I just thought she was great.
Yeah,
there you go.
I used to give my friend's little brother crap for watching Party of 5, and then one day I walked past the TV while he was watching. I was like, oh, who's that? And it was Jennifer Love Hewitt. I never looked back. But my friend went to the US, and I said, can you please get me Jennifer Love Hewitt's CD?
Oh, wow. I didn't know she had a CD. Does she have a CD?
Yeah, she had a CD. I don't think I've still got it. I don't know where that would have gone. But yeah, it was like, yeah, very. And she was also, I also had the Sister Act 2 soundtrack because she was in Sister Act 2.
I don't remember that.
Dude, I was a super fan. I had like posters all on the walls and stuff.
I have to tell you, my favorite movie of hers is The Tuxedo with Jackie Chan.
Yep. Except
because she wears like a tight black dress for about a third of that movie, and it is just fantastic.
But see, they didn't let Jackie Chan make out with her. I was like, let the Asian guy make out with her.
Thank goodness. That would have knocked her down a peg. Are you kidding me? Oh man, I don't want old Jackie Chan sweat all over my woman.
Only time they let Jackie Chan kiss the girl was that Claire Florani or something her name was.
Oh yeah, I like her.
The medallion. She made out with him. I was like, good on you, girl.
Well, how do you pronounce her last name? Claire Forlane or something like that? I don't know. I like her though. She's cute. At least she used to be. I think she got
Morats. She was in Morats.
Was she?
I think so. I think that's where
that's a good one.
Yeah.
Look at that. All that Jennifer Love Hewitt love, and we didn't show any books.
All right. Have you got your Jennifer Love Hewitt books? Because I would love to see those.
I can pull them. For them.
All right. So I'll start off with a bit of a thick stack here. Or maybe I shouldn't show them.
Oh, my. Congratulations.
So I'll start off with I'll start off with the Barbarella. So I thought I'd bring some of these are the more recent Barbarella covers that came out.
Yeah.
I reckon Escargo would have some of these too. So there's the Perillo for issue 1.
Absolutely. Man, that just came out like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I've been getting these covers. I was like, you know what? I might even read these. And then my friend from work was like, dude, I read it. It is not good.
Garbage. It's worse than garbage.
It's Brian
I like
Boland.
That one. Who did that one? I thought it wasn't too bad. It kind of reminded me a little bit.
Brian Boland.
I thought it was Brian. Okay, cool. I like that one. It reminds me of Boland, so that's good.
I don't know if you remember when I did the Poor Man's Comic Gurus with Mark, and he was talking about Brian Boland, and I was like, I don't like that cover. And he goes, do you know who did this cover? Brian Boland. He's a legend. And I was just like, I never heard of him. So these are all issue 1s. I bought like every cover, I think. Oh, wait, this is an issue 2. So that's a Mike Crome. So that's that Australian guy I was telling you about.
Is that who does? He's got like 2 covers came out this week that I really liked. I almost picked up. Man, I forget What title did he do this week?
I cannot remember.
He did a title. He had. Wait, I might be thinking of something else.
This reminds me of like the Alex Ross Harley Quinn cover. That's why I bought it. What else?
Nice.
Yeah, that's the issue 3 Prilo.
Oh my!
Yeah, I like that one.
That dog's getting an eyeful, isn't he?
That dog is a lucky dog.
Have you ever seen the movie?
I haven't, but I've got it. I bought it on Blu-ray at the start of the year or something like that. I still haven't watched it, but I do want to watch it. I've also got this, I'll go find it later, but I've got this giant size Barbarella. It's bigger than a magazine. It's huge.
That
I bought off eBay.
Nice.
That's the Carla Cohen.
That's amazing how that's not a photo. It just blows me away.
Yeah, she is absolutely killer. And again, I don't know who does those variants. They're the more digital ones. I don't like them as much. But
that's one of those Art Germ knockoffs, which, sad enough for Art Germ, is pretty close to Art Germ. Like, that's the way I look at them. Like, a lot of those over digitized ones look a lot like Art Germ's lesser stuff.
I love this dude. The surname's Selena or something. I don't know his first name, but his next issue of issue 4 is like a really sick bondage one. Same thing, like that looks like a photo.
Yeah, I know. That's crazy. I thought I recognized that girl from the 6 train when I was growing up. She was always sitting across biting her nails.
Artist proof edition. What's artist proof edition mean?
I think that just means he's selling it direct from his site.
Okay, yeah. I've got the Punchline Harley Quinn ones that he did.
I think it's okay. It's a little bit rough when it comes to like total collectors, people who want to collect everything, and are not necessarily going after everything by an artist, but everything of a title. So like if you wanted to collect every variant of that Barbarella, now maybe you would have to hunt down specific websites, store exclusives, and artist exclusives just to get them all. And like you just showed, that's just off the rack, and you've already got 10 number ones. You know, if you try and hunt them all down, you'll probably have 30 or 40 in just a number one. That's a bit much. Yeah,
that's why the Catwoman now are starting to do 1 in 25s, and it's doing my head in because they never used to. So I had all the covers, and now I saw someone, I think ICT Vinny posted a 1 in 25 Catwoman. I'm like, don't tell me they're going to keep doing these now, because I'm not going to be able to get them all now. I'm not going to, like, I can't afford to.
Yeah, I understand. Times are tough.
I had another 5, but I might save these for the next one because this is one single artist doing these ones. So I might.
Oh, I like the theme work you're doing on that. Yeah, I'm impressed.
I like that.
All right. We're going kind of random like. So okay, cool. Nothing. Here's Cave Woman Metal Age #1 by Andrew Mangum.
Yeah, see, were they exclusives, those ones? That one?
This is a Kickstarter.
Okay, because I saw some of the Metal Age stuff and I wasn't feeling any of the covers. But then I've seen you show some which were pretty good.
Well, everything looks better in your hands. Stuff like this. Well, not everything. Here's a little bit of Adam Hughes love. With Lady Rawhide, #3.
I think Super Russ have that. I know Super Russ has some random Lady Rawhide cover.
What do you think about that? She's shocked to see you, Simon.
She's pretty ripped.
Yeah, she is. Ripped right out of that corset. Here's another one. This is another Adam Hughes. I got to handle this one carefully because I don't have it in any kind of protective case, but it is pretty costly. Oh, Dirty Pair, #1 of 4.
That's awesome, man.
Adam Hughes goodness there.
I love that. Is that an expensive book?
Yes, sir.
Damn it.
There is no way you're getting this book without paying the price.
More expensive than the Planet Comics book that I want?
Yes.
That is a absolute killer, that book. Wow. Hey, Big O, what's going on? Yeah, I need that Dirty Pair too, right? Hey, Big O, we'll split it, and then we will just send it back and forth to each other.
You split it, you'd only have a dirty single each. You got to have the pair. Let's see. Here's some Dave Stevens.
Yep.
Oh, DN Agents. Is that one you've got?
I do not have that. I don't have many Dave Stevens. Remember, I only bought the first few just that comic fair. They're hard to get here. Nice.
All right. We got fussed at, because we went too fast last time. We didn't hold the books up long enough.
I haven't seen that many homages to that Planet Comics Space Bike cover. That's the first time
this is an homage to that.
Yeah, but that's the first time I've seen one, is what I'm saying.
Oh, no, there's a crap ton.
Really?
In fact, that Planet Comics #1 that you're talking about, the Dave Stevens one, is in fact itself an homage to an earlier Planet Comics issue from the 40s. So that book's been homaged and morphed over time a lot. A lot of it. Here's another little bit of Dave Stevens for you.
Nice.
Some Space Vixens.
Is that the one that's got the Vanguard on the back?
Yes, sir. And as requested.
Yeah, so I've got that one.
Now yours will have different coloring than this, because they had different colorists for the back cover of this one versus the Vanguard.
Okay.
Illustrated, I think it's called. That's probably enough for me. I already showed. That's 4 for me. All right, go ahead. I'll go pull out that other one.
I've got boxes next to me too. Hey Jackson, what's going on, mate? Homage to me.
Well, I'm waiting for the homage to Simon.
There's a few Harley Quinn covers.
Kind of what's he talking about?
I don't know.
Oh, I think he's wanting me to lick a book.
Oh. Yeah, you should do that because I'll clip it. I'll clip it and then you can be my weekly.
That's why I don't. I'm good with using the random Twitch babe. That one's been my favorite so far. I've paused, rewind, and slow-moed it several times.
I called her a random Twitch babe. It turns out she is the #1 Twitch babe, and she recently got banned. She got kicked off all her platforms, Twitch, Instagram, TikTok, everything, and she doesn't even know why. And then I saw this video of her because she has a YouTube channel too.
Yeah.
She has like 5 million followers on Instagram. She did this video and she's wearing like leggings and things, so it's not like her ass is out. She's wearing like tight leggings and she's like in like on all fours and like kind of bouncing her ass around while wearing a bird mask, tapping a iPad. What am I watching?
I don't know. It's worth a view.
There was 14,000 people watching that licking action.
Wow.
And I was one of them.
Yeah, obviously. You watch it live?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was about to log out of Twitch and I just saw that and I was like licking ASMR and I had to see it. All right.
Wow.
So these next 5 covers are all from David Nakayama.
Oh, nice.
Yes, I know you like some Nakayama.
Big fan, yeah. Big fan of his.
So this was a recent one. This is the Green Lantern Annual.
I don't have that one.
Yeah, I didn't think I was going to buy it because, again, I don't really know the character. And then Mark was like, you ordered it. And I was like, excellent. I'll take it.
That happens a lot. I think Mark might be pulling a fast one on you there, buddy.
Maybe. Nick's Kicks and Comics referred to this as the thigh gap cover. I was like, okay. I like that.
Yeah, I guess. But actually, that's one of the things. That's one of the reasons why, like, I try and very nice. I think she grabbed your tongue. I try and talk myself out of books. And so that book had enough things on it where like the proportions weren't exact. I was like, okay, I'm talking myself out of it, and then when I come across a book I can't talk myself out of, I buy it. So
I love the way you break stuff down, mate. So this next one is a book that you have. And again,
let me guess, Red Sonja.
Yes. So you broke this down and explained why you liked it, what you didn't like about it. But that's I could have shown it either way. I got back to back here. I got 2 of them.
Oh yeah, nice.
But I thought that was awesome. What was it? You didn't like something about this?
I don't like blood generally. I don't like, sexy blood. Like that doesn't really work for me. So I ended up getting the black and white variant, and it just still has the blood splats, but they're not red. So it just
you like mud. You like mud instead.
Yeah, it looks like mud. I'm good with that. Or it could be something else, but it's not blood. Fantastic. That's a great cover. He did a fantastic job on Red Sonja. Really did.
This is one that I randomly ordered on Pullbox, and it's a few years old now, so I was surprised it came in. Don't know the book or the character, but thought it was pretty cool.
I know nothing about that.
Punk rock babe there.
That's nice.
Some of his earlier work is actually interesting to see because before he had the DNA logo, he just had DN, I think it was.
The DNA logo is fantastic. I love it.
Yeah, it looks great. The next two are more exclusive ones. This is the Scarlet Witch Strange Academies. A friend of mine actually gave this to me.
Yeah, I'd like to get that one. I don't have it.
Yeah, I was never going to buy it. Like, if I could see it for a good price, but again, it was all from the US, so I didn't. But then my friend, he bought one, and I think he showed up damaged or something, so he bought another one and gave one to me. And to be honest, I reckon he gave me the good one.
A lot of the faces that he does are kind of a cross between Asian and Latina. I feel like it's a mix between those two kind of races, and it looks. I love it.
I feel like I'm not going to be able to unsee that now because I'm looking at the next cover and I was like, "You're kind of right. You're kind of right." All right,
I'm not mad at it. I think it's a great spin.
This one was the first Nakayama cover I bought. I actually already had some that I didn't know, but this is the first one that put him on my radar, and I love this cover so much, man.
Yeah, that's a pretty good one. That's a pretty good one. And that's almost like the negative space stuff. It borderlines on it, but it's very good.
There's a few versions of this. I feel like there is a negative space one.
There may be.
There is a few different, like he does a few different versions of these exclusive ones that he does. So, but yeah, I had more, but they were the most Lickworthy ones. So
nice. Oh, me already?
Yeah,
all right. I've only got a few more, but I can pull more.
Yeah, I got boxes next to you, man. So we can go all night.
All right. Here's some Black Cat by the great Michael Turner.
I need more Turner stuff, man. I saw that Harley Quinn one that you pulled last week. That was on previews. It's about 20 US, I think.
That's not bad.
Considering it.
Here is some random Xenoscope stuff. Like, I don't even know who does this. I bought it because it was only like $20 and I couldn't turn it down. Elias Chetzotis. Your guess is as good as mine.
Oh, and a slab. I think I've seen that one before.
Red Agent number 4, cosplay edition. She dressed, of course, as Steve Rogers.
Oh, I've seen it because you've shown that book before. That's why.
Probably. I showed it around 4th of July, Independence Day, all the American rah-rah holidays. I show this book, so you get a good look at her eyes there.
Yeah, because I remember you calling it a cosplay cover. I was like, what? What do you mean it's a cosplay? And then you were like, it's cosplay to Captain America.
For Cap, man. Here's another Grimm Fairy Tales. Oh, the back covers don't look too bad either. This one is by Mike DeBalfo and convention exclusive for New York City Comic Con 2011. Myths and Legends.
Oh, yeah. Here's a nice one.
See here. Does this help?
That helps. I like that. I like that a lot. I like the upside down thing, but not lifeless. I like him with a little bit of life, but not like you.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, she's swimming. You can see her tail there. There's some well-placed bubbles.
I hate the bubbles.
Yeah. There you go. And one more before I have to dig for more. And this was just picked. I just got this in this week. So there's my Gun Honey number 1.
I ordered it and it hasn't come in yet.
By a damn Hughes. Look at that.
Did you see there's another variant of it coming out?
Yeah, the third print, and it's going to have like red down the side here, gun honey, and it's supposed to be somewhat metallic.
Yeah.
And my wife said she didn't like her face in this one. She said her face is off. I said it's not his typical face, so I'm good with it. He kind of always draws the same face. And so, all right.
Greg Horn also draws the same face. A lot of them do that. A lot of them do.
He does. Yeah, a lot of them do that. Frank Cho does it too.
Okay. I feel like Art Germ does. Art Germ's pretty. I mean, I guess Art Germ's digital stuff is. I guess the faces are kind of similar, but
yeah, it's not as good as his other stuff.
Okay, so I do just have some random Xenoscope cover on top of this pile. So this is, I don't even know what, this is fairly recent. This is Ivan Tao, I think his name is. Okay. He does a really sick Tana variant, which I really want to get, but again, it's not that cheap. So I will one day get it. But yeah, I found out about this guy because of that Tana cover, which I don't own. And then for some reason I ordered this. I was like, it's not even that great, but it was on my pool box order. So
I like it. I mean, I don't like the real pale color, but
I know.
I like it.
You don't like the corpses, I know. Okay, so everything else in this pile I'm about to show is all Dynamite goodness.
Oh, yeah.
So first three are the Sheenas that I recently picked up. Now, you don't like this J. Scott Campbell. I think it's great.
I like the, let's see if I can get, I like the from the knees up, but that weird foot that he put on her is hideous. Look at the length of that toe. It looks like a half-smoked cigar.
You're right. The line is a little bit odd there.
It's horrible.
It's just that one line though that ruins it, right? But it's just
it makes the big toe like 5-6 inches long. It's just horrible.
How about that?
That helped. Right? That's much better. So if they can go ahead and rework that and then send it to me. But the rest of it, the face is better than he usually does, and the body looks good. I really love it. They totally messed up that foot. But in the statue that you have, they fixed the foot. They didn't do his foot in the statue. They did a normal foot, and it looks much better. They still did the toes out like he did, but they didn't do that crazy line in there. So the statue looks better than the cover, I think.
I was setting up. I've been doing up all my shelves in my place over the last couple of days, and so on my shelf I put the statue, and I've got this sitting behind the statue, so it looks pretty cool.
Beautiful.
So this is the issue 2 of that same run. I don't know who the artist is, but I like the cover anyway.
Oh yeah.
I'm actually going to try to read these 3 issues that I got. I may as well, right? I mean, I like Sheena, so I should probably read some of her books.
Nah, probably not.
I've got the old, like the movie adaptations of the Tanya Roberts ones as well. They were on Marvel.
I used to have those, but the covers are pretty rough. But the interior is not bad.
There's the big one too. There's one that's like a magazine size. I've got that too.
I don't have that one.
And then I don't know who the artist on this one is either, but so there.
I think it's done by Tits McGee.
Yeah. So there's that one as well. Yeah, comics they're not for reading. Oh wait, no, I've got more. So this is a, me, I collect Kiss covers. And I never really thought of, this is a Kiss cover with 2 hot babes. Oh, but you're not into it because she's covered in blood.
Yeah, and I don't really do the babe on babe action either. Like, what am I doing in that scenario? Holding the camera? Like, that's no fun.
That's a Linsner.
Yeah, I used to have that one.
This is fairly new. This only came out not long ago.
Oh, sorry, I can't tell them apart.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
That was for you. That's a callback to episode 1. If you guys missed it, rewind the tape. Go catch it out.
Oh yeah. So if you guys are enjoying this as well, I do have the link to last week's show in the link in the description below, and I've also got Bub's links if you guys aren't already subbed to him. There's another night.
If you're really bored and have nothing else to do, go check out my little channel.
But your bondage video went off.
Dude, I think it hit 1,000 today. I'm gonna start monetizing it.
Because when I came up with the idea to film my one, I was like, this is gonna get so many views, and it's like, it didn't. But yeah, there's a nice Perillo butt cover.
Is that actually Perillo's butt?
Yeah, or maybe his girlfriend's butt.
Let's
Carla's
hope.
butt.
Let's hope. Natalie Sanders. Aw.
That's another Perillo for Red Sonja, black, white, and red.
Yeah.
So, are you down with like hot babes like killing beasts and stuff on the cover?
Oh yeah, I got a ton of those with blood. So my collection constantly makes a liar out of me. But yes.
All right, so this is
if it's the animal's blood and I can see that it's the animal's blood, I'm good with it. But if at any point I think it's her blood or something like that, I'm out.
No Natalie Sanders comes. What's she do? Hey, Mastodon.
I don't have any. I don't think. What's up, Master?
I know the name.
Boy.
So this was the Carla Cohen. This one was not as good as the other ones she did, but I just had it in my box. So.
Don't let her hear you say that. You know, these artists are sensitive.
It doesn't look as much like a photo as the other ones. It looks a lot more drawn.
Reminds me of that reminds me of what is her name? She was in Austin Powers.
Heather Graham.
No, the first one.
Elizabeth Hurley.
Yep, Elizabeth Hurley. It looks like Elizabeth Hurley to me.
I'm on point with celebrity babes tonight.
Yeah, you are. Imagine that. Oh, you guess you got 3 Elizabeth Hurley movies you haven't watched yet, but you got them on HD Blu-ray. You're ready to go. Well, that looks like, and I'm a huge fan of Elizabeth Hurley. In fact, her Instagram account is active. Like she posts little videos of herself in bikinis and stuff all day.
Yeah, and she's like 50 something and smoking, right?
Oh man, smoking hot. Yeah.
And wasn't she going out with Shane Warne?
I don't know. In my mind, she's never gone out with anyone because she's still waiting to meet me. So
she was going out with Shane Warne, who's an Australian cricketer, which is bizarre. It's like, really? That guy? He's like an Australian. He's like, because he's old too. He's got all this plastic surgery done in his face. I can't believe that he scored Elizabeth Hurley.
Yeah, I think she might be a little bit touched. Just a little bit, which I don't mind. But, I think she might be a little soft in the head.
What's going on, Nick? Licky. That's right. All about the licky covers today.
On, man.
So you pulled some more books. Yeah.
Are you on me? All right. Yeah. Well, you were showing some Sheena. Also show some Sheena for Simons.
I'm watching one of those on eBay that's local. That's pretty cheap, actually. So I think I should pull the trigger on it.
Love his lip work, too. It's Dave Stevens. Look at that.
I was going to use that for the thumbnail, but the word 3D kind of lined up with her head, so I didn't want that there.
Wise choice. He opted to not even bother with the foot. He's like, look, those toes are hard. Let's not even worry about the toes. This one is, I don't know, by whom? Dude McDuderton, I think.
Oh, that's from the same series, I think, that I'll show him.
Yeah, it's the 0 issue.
Nice.
That very nice. See that they opted for lipstick on her this time, which is, we're not complaining.
There's actually a lot of good covers from that run.
Yeah, there is. And then here is this one. Actually, when I found this one in the that's Dotson, he says. I don't think it is. I don't think that's Dotson. I don't know who did this one, but this one was this one went for some good money.
Yeah, there's one cover and it's the same artist, but it's more zoomed out so you can see her whole body. I really like that one.
Yeah. So this one I found $1 bin.
Yeah.
Super lucky.
See,
I don't know how this piece of junk got in there. I hate the toes.
Hey.
What's going on there?
Still giveaway then.
And yeah. And then this one, she's really small. Can you see her from there?
Yeah.
It gets better as you get in. So wait for this one, folks. Oh,
yeah.
They call that teak, man, teak.
Now I'm going to go, because of you, I'm going to go back and try to get all of those Sheena covers from that run now. There's a really nice bondage one where she's hanging upside down and caught in the vines.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one. All right, let's see. What else? Did you watch any of the Sherlock Holmes with Benedict Cumberbatch?
No.
You didn't watch any Benedict Cumberbatch?
No.
He was... Anyway, here's Sherlock.
Why is that chick naked?
Well, it's in the show.
Okay.
So this is like a manga style comic. Like you got to read it backwards and stuff.
Maybe I will watch it then.
But yeah, she was in the show and she shows up in his apartment, or actually I think she's in her apartment naked. And she invites him over, you know, because he's doing his investigation. He comes over and she's totally nude. And he's like, you know, whatever in British talk, like, why are you nude? And she's like, so to show I have nothing to hide, you know. And then he's like, I think you still have some places that things could be hidden. And she's like, you're welcome to check, or something like that. I don't know. I made those last few lines up. Here is Rocket Girls, Sensational Rocket Girls. Artist is Dan Marquez here.
What is with that outfit?
It's just really, really tight. It has to be tight enough for space, Simon.
Wait, is it tight? Is it actually? I'm colorblind. It looks like there's a gap. It looks like that's like a space where her boobs are out.
No, that's her breathing apparatus.
Okay. Well, what color is that midsection? Like where her breasts are? Is that red as well?
Yes.
Okay.
It's just a little bit lighter red because of the moon glow.
You see,
if you don't know what moon glow is, there's some moon glow. All right, fantastic. All right, take it away, Simon. I got a few more, but my arm's getting tired.
All right. From doing what? All right.
from showing the goods, man.
Okay, so I've got no, what do you want to see? Let's change it out because I've been showing too much Dynamite. How about I grab this box?
There's a lot of good Dynamite.
There is. I've got my Vampy box here as well because I haven't shown any Vampy.
Not today. Not today.
This is my DC and Marvel cover buy box. Did you pick up any
all DC for you last week and got fussed at?
Yeah. I was like, where's all the golden age?
Did you get any golden age this time either? I'll have to get on that.
Did you get any of those variants when they came out?
I didn't because I really don't like Kristen Stewart. And to me, that's a Kristen Stewart knockoff. The way she's holding her head, the way she's holding her hand on her neck, Kristen Stewart does that in like every pose she ever does with her mouth.
Is that the Twilight chick?
Huh? Yeah, the Twilight chick.
Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah. So I skipped it. A lot of the Jen Bartel stuff, if you look at each one of the women that she picked, she did it off of actresses, you can tell. Like each one of them looks like a different actress.
Last week I spoke to you about a lot of different artists because I like hearing your opinions and why you like and don't like artists. I don't remember what your thought is on this artist, but I feel like you're not a massive fan of her.
Is that Jenny Frison?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm less than a massive fan. I can't stand her art. Every prolific artist, which certainly she is at this point, any prolific artist will make me eat my words maybe once every other month or so. After they put out another 8 covers, one of them is going to be good. So, and she falls in that category. About maybe 2 out of 10 covers are spot on, and the rest are crap, in my opinion. Simple lines, simple design. It's just too flat, too simple. Doesn't look like art to me. It just looks like a drawing. It looks like someone had a black and white, like fill in the lines book, you know, and then they just colored it in. It does nothing for me. But she's so well loved, and people just think she's awesome. And I saw her at a con once, and she looked like Lisa Loeb. You know who that is? She she was a singer from the 90s, I think. And anyway, she had like the nerd glasses and her hair in a bun, and she was very like geeky chic, cute, you know, like girls try and look now. She looked just like that, and her line was wrapped down. I mean, it was huge, a huge line, and every guy on that line was short, pot-bellied, holding up like 3 or 4 books, and their eyes were just gazing at her like, she's the perfect girl. Now, like when I'm holding up a J. Scott Campbell book and I go to get it signed by Campbell or something, I'm looking at the book. I'm like, yeah, look at this. You did a great job. Yeah. But these guys were like looking at her like she was just the end all be all. And they just wanted to hold something that she did, you know?
She's
just different.
Attractive.
Yeah, she is very attractive.
This is a classic. You'd have this.
Is that Ross? I don't have that.
What? No, that's Adi Granov.
Oh, okay. Still don't have it. It's okay. I've passed on it a couple of times. Probably shouldn't have because it kind of blew up with the show.
This came out just like the other week. I can't remember if is it a Dorderman? No, I can't remember who did that.
Oh, I love that book. I'm trying to I just finally got it ordered on a restock. I got lucky and somebody restocked and I got it for cheap too, for like $2.50. I snagged it as fast as I could, but I love that. And that one looks like Rihanna to me. Looks like Rihanna with a blonde wig. Look at that nice tall forehead, the way her square jaw is, the big glasses. That's straight up Rihanna. You can't tell me that's not Rihanna. But fantastic. Just really did a great job. And I like Rihanna now. I didn't used to like Rihanna because I thought she was just kind of a, you know, slutty pop star or whatever, or R&B, whatever she is. I don't know, straight up slut. But when her music comes on, my wife dances. So now, like, I'm a huge Rihanna fan. Like, whenever Rihanna comes, I'm pumping up the music, and I'm like, looking to see what room she pops out of. She's like, yeah.
This is a Russell Dorderman cover.
Oh, I like that. I've never seen that one. That's pretty cool. Is that one of the like red carpet variants or gala or whatever they're calling it?
The gala variants, but I really like that.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, big fan of that. What else we got going on in this box? That's another Frizzen. Nah, it's not Lickworthy enough.
Fair enough.
Got some Adam Hughes there. Oh, this is another gala one. I don't know if Dorderman did all the variants for these, but that's another gala one. Nice. I can't remember how many there were, but they all connected up and looked amazing. I can't remember who posted. Someone posted a photo with all of them connected, and it looks sick.
It does, but then after you take that picture, do you still need all of them?
Yeah, I guess.
Because I've done the connecting cover thing before, and then after I get them all, I'm like, wow, that photo I just took cost me about $78. I don't, and this much space in my box. Like, I don't know if it was worth it, you know?
All right. So Art Germ is hit or miss for you. Is this a hit or a miss for you?
That's a hit. I love that cover. I've got that cover, and I think it's one of his better. It's still a little bit overly digital, but it really, really works. It just comes together very nicely because it's meant to look kind of like a movie poster. And at that point, it really scores on that with the patina he put on there and the soft lighting in the back. He, yellowed it up a little bit. It looks really, really good. Kind of a sunset in Hollywood. It's just beautiful. Hey, what's up, Werewolf by Lunchtime? It's time for you to go to bed or get up. I can never remember which it is.
Oh, man, he's in my part of the world, mate. So
is it lunchtime?
It's what is it, like nearly 3:00 in the afternoon, so just after lunch.
So probably when I'm doing my videos, it's time for him to go to work or something then, because often he says he's got to go.
Yeah, well, every time you guys in the US do streams, I'm always at work, so it's very rare that I can jump on or even watch it live. So
there have been a couple of people that did streams in the morning, and I do notice that a lot more overseas viewers or overseas to us pick up on it, and that's nice.
Because it'll be late night here, sort of thing.
Is it my turn already? I wasn't ready. Okay. There's a Green Lantern. Look at that.
Who is that character?
Are you serious? I thought you were the DC guy.
I don't read any green. I read mostly Batman stuff. Like as far as like all the DC stuff, I'm mostly into the Batman world. And so
it's Star Sapphire, Green Lantern's main squeeze. And look what she's doing to him.
Oh, he's in Perth. He's way behind. Oh.
Look at that.
I didn't know he was a sub.
I'm just going to keep showing it until you look at it.
I'm looking at it, mate.
All right. Yeah, do your thing, your little stream thing. Yeah. All right. Here's another copy of her since you didn't know who she was a while ago. Now you can say, hey, that's who?
Yeah, that's Star Sapphire.
Good, man. Look at that. They thought they could hide the butt shot in the corner. You can't hide that. You can't hide that in the corner. Look, if you try to Lickworthy this one, you might get a cut to your tongue. In that corner right there. That's a Mylar, baby. That thing hurts. Sting for days.
Jackson.
Oh, Jackson. You wascally wabbit. All right. This one is for Escargot.
Oh, man. Yes. I saw them at the convention I went to this year, the one I did the video at. Yeah. But, man, I literally had no money. I didn't spend anything. All I spent was I bought a coffee, I think, over 2 days. I had no money.
Wow.
And there was a store that had all of those, and they were like dirt cheap.
There's no way this one was dirt cheap.
Like I can't remember seeing that, but there was an issue one. Isn't there one of just looks like the DVD cover?
Yeah, but they are the photo covers were retailer incentives, so you had to buy so many. I guess I don't know what the ratio were.
No one's buying
this one. This one was the first big one I got. And then I went ahead and hunted down the other one until I couldn't hunt no more. Apologize for the wrinkled bag. This one's been in and out quite a bit.
Man. Jennifer. Oh my. Yeah, you're a bad influence, man. I always see you show books and I was like, oh, like you know when you did your I don't know if I already told you this, when you did your bondage cover collection with Jambo.
Yeah.
There was one cover that he showed, and straight away I was on eBay and I picked one up for $5. Nice.
Try and get them all in the same photo.
And I remember when I Know What You Did Last Summer came out. And I was like, holy crap, Jennifer Hewitt and Sarah Michelle Gellar in the one movie. That's out of control.
We'll show this one because it's close. There you go.
Yeah, that's another one I've looked at for a while.
Dave Stevens cover. All right, that's good for me. I'm good. Scoot over. Let's see what else you got. Congratulations, Escargot. I'm so glad you could make it. Let's Jackson Roy Kirk. What's he saying? Ghost Theme show the other night. I don't think those would have fit. No, I mean with the size of them, they don't fit too many places.
This is that stupid box that has no handles.
I didn't even know they made boxes with no handles.
This is like at one time, like for example, Mark's out of boxes at the moment, so I can't. I turned a giant diamond box into a comic box yesterday. So it fits like 2 rows, like pretty big. But yeah, I can't get. But yeah, there was a time where I couldn't get boxes off Mark, so I got someone to pick this up from My Enemy, the shop that I hate the most down here.
Oh yeah,
and I got it, and I was even their boxes are stupid. There's no handles. Oh wait, let me just show this for anyone who didn't see my weekly comic haul, just because it's right next to me.
Who didn't see your weekly comic haul? That's ridiculous.
I know it's the hottest comic haul going around.
That's what you keep saying.
I was stoked to get this.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
But yeah, I still really want to get the slab version, which is like going to cost me like $300.
I know. You said it's going to cost like $300 to get it sent to you.
Should I get it?
No.
No,
definitely not. No.
All right, let's
do that for first appearances and key books, just in case you regret it later. You can sell it.
Let's do Vampy. I know you like this one, and this is the one where I first. So again, I learned so much from you, Bub.
I hate that for you.
I learned about Frank Cho and his ballpoint pen work, right?
Oh yeah.
So that's like.
Now, are you trying to save that book for near mint?
No, why?
You should open it. It's a wraparound.
Yeah, I know. I've seen that. I've seen the back. I know it's a wraparound.
That's good. Yeah, that's that ballpoint pen hash work he does. It's fantastic.
I don't understand how you know that's ballpoint pen when you look at it, because you look at it and you know.
Yes.
I don't get how you can figure that out.
Well, there's a couple of things. The thing she is laying on is a ballpoint pen abstract. So it's basically used to make like a blanket, or that's all pen work there. You can tell by the way the lines are very hard and strong. And then if you look at the darker areas on her skin, you'll see evidence of the cross hatching still there, where he's done this to make size and form. So then, of course, once it gets colored in, it's blended more. But there you go. That's how you can tell.
Hey, Tom. Hey, also, people in the chat, do I look clear on this stream? Because the other day when I was on Russ's channel, I was fine on StreamYard, but then on the actual stream, you couldn't even see me. I was like,
oh, wow. Bad. Here, I'll check on my phone now. Drop your link so I can subscribe to your channel.
Yeah, well, it might have been because I had to stream on at the same time as I was streaming, and I don't know if that caused an issue, but I checked the replay and you could barely see me in the stream.
Oh, really bad. That's a shame. That means people really still could see Russ. Well, oh no, you look clear, mate.
We're showing off books, so you want to see the books. All right. What about this art gem?
Yeah, I can dig it, and I like foil covers too.
I've got two of these. I got this one, which is the foil, and I've also got the anti-bub variant.
Oh, I hated that one. Is that the acetate cover?
Yeah, it's acetate. Yeah.
Wait, how do you say it?
Acetate.
No, that's not right, mate.
How do you say it?
Acetate. It's acetate cover.
Oh,
you try it.
Acetate.
That's the one.
Acetate. We say
arse. I'm good with that. Acetate.
Your Aussie's not bad, mate. Your Aussie's not bad.
Almost Lickworthy. It was a close one.
Yeah, well, of course you had. It's not even midday yet for you.
You're welcome. The Jackson Roy Kirk.
Here's an artist we haven't spoken about with your opinion. Do you know who it is?
I can't place it.
Shannon Mayer.
Okay.
You don't know,
I like a lot of his stuff. That I wouldn't rank that up there with it, but so I like a lot of his stuff.
Because these are just coming out as regular variants, right, for Vampirella.
Yeah.
And I noticed that they don't look quite as digitized as all his exclusive variants. All his exclusive variants are very smooth and things like that. Well, these have a little bit of roughness to them.
Okay.
It's a nice Perillo.
Maybe Dynamite needs to invest in a better printer.
Look at that. That looks sharp as. Look.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
It looks like a photo in the top half there.
Yeah, now I could dig that, because a lot of the Perillo stuff I think is fantastic art, but they just don't. They make them so dark. I feel like they're not printing them properly. But
yeah, this one's very dark. That's a Perillo. That's very dark.
Yeah, I mean you can't even see what's behind her.
It looks brighter on the screen right now than it does in my hand. Isn't that?
So do you.
That's weird, because my iPhone, right, it's got a really good light sensor. So I can click on an image and it brightens it up. I've taken photos of comic books where it it brings out all the background. You can see everything in detail, but you cannot see it with your eye.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's just my eyes.
Well, you got 2 of them, so use the other one.
I'd imagine you don't like Peach Momoko.
You would imagine correctly.
I'm one of those hit or miss guys.
It's one of the few artists that I would say is below Jenny Frizen, and by a wide margin.
It's funny because I literally had a Momoko there.
Oh Lord, that is horrible.
Followed by a Frizen straight after.
Oh my gosh, that is also terrible.
The Frizen's got some good old Vampirella stuff.
And even Momoko will make me eat my words, but about once every 25 covers do I see one and I'm like, now there you have it. There you go.
I bought this one because it was a nice homage.
Oh, the Spider-Man one?
Yeah. Thought that was cool.
Okay. If you have to say why you bought it, it's probably not that great of a cover, right? Yeah, look, don't judge me. I had a good reason for spending $4.99 on this.
Oh, mate, it's more than that for us, mate. Trust me.
No, don't say that.
That's another Shannon Mayer.
See, now that I think is fantastic. I like the dragon. Everything about it is good. Something was off on that other one. And if you had asked me who did that, I might have guessed Shannon Mayer on that. That other one just didn't seem like his. The face was off.
That's another Shannon Mayer.
Whoa, she's got the scary eyes going. Ooh, spooky. You guys have Halloween down there and down under?
Yeah, but we don't celebrate it quite like you guys. Like we do. Like at the moment, everywhere's got Halloween party stuff and that you can buy, but it's not like you guys. Like you guys really dig Halloween.
Well, I mean, to be fair, you're probably judging the whole country by the 4 cities that get shown on TV every year. I mean,
no, I judge it by the movies that I watch.
That's even worse.
You guys, if
that was the case, I'd be waiting for you to eat a snake and get stung by a scorpion as soon as you walked out of the house.
So, for example, trick or treat is the big thing over there, right? Like, there will be kids that trick or treat here, but a lot of people aren't so as prepared for it here. Like, if I had kids knock on my doors, man, I can give you some cigarettes. Like, I don't have anything prepared for you guys. Like,
they probably want that. I mean, we've been living at this house for 5 years and we've never had a trick or treater. So I mean, it's not like that everywhere is all I'm saying. It's a lot of neighborhoods. They discourage it. If Halloween falls on a Sunday in this town, they cancel it and postpone it or move it up to Friday because it interferes with church schedules. Like that's what a small town I'm in. Yeah.
Interesting. And you're sending kids to just random houses. You don't know what creepy weirdos are going to answer the door.
Yes, you do. It's the same creepy weirdos. You avert your eyes when they bend over to get their paper. Their saggy balls drop to the ground. It's the same guys.
Do you know this artist? I know she's getting a lot of hype recently. Rose Besh.
Looks like a Momoko knockoff to me.
I didn't think you'd like this. She does some pretty cool covers, but that was actually a freebie, an AOK I got from Dank.
Thank you, Dank. It's fantastic.
Another Shannon Mayer.
Can't do it. That's another Shannon Mayer. See, that looks like the first Shannon Mayer that you showed. But I like the ones in between a lot better.
I don't know why I bought this one because I don't like this one. This is J. Scott Campbell, and I don't think it's good. But
that's
for some reason,
it was probably on your pull list. Oh God, that's terrible! Look at her face.
I still took it to the counter. I don't know why.
It's horrible. That's good. You need to keep that one. That's great. That's the goofiest face.
That's an art germ.
I like that. Whose is that?
That's an art germ.
That's pretty good.
This is Gillum March.
I like Gillum March. I don't have any that I'm aware of, but every time someone shows them, I'm like, yeah, I could dig that. Has a little bit of, I don't know if it's necessarily gray marrow, but it's much darker. That's cool. Is that him again?
Yeah, that's him again. Yeah, I really like his art. He's doing the Jokers. I dig this cover. This is, was it Segovia? I think his name is.
Sokovia. I think that's where Scarlet Witch is from.
There's that.
It's interesting.
Interesting. Okay. And that'll do from a Vampy.
I'm out.
You're out.
I
Well,
mean,
that's
I
good.
can go.
We hit the hour on the dot. So
I mean, I can dig for more, but I mean, really, if you want to do this again next week, we're gonna run out.
Let me hang on. Let me just make us like this. Let me just quickly grab that Barbarella book. I'll show you because it's
Okay.
a random. I found it and then it showed up. So banged up, it was ridiculous.
Oh man, that stinks. That's terrible. Well, let's see. What can we do while the cat's away? The mice will play.
So it's pretty big. That's a comic. So it's way bigger than a magazine. I don't think it's as big as a treasury, but I've never held a treasury. But this is Barbarella the Moonchild. Ever seen that?
I've never seen that. You need to watch the movie.
Yeah, I know, right? I read some of it. I like the art. The art inside's great. It's really good art inside, I reckon. But this book showed up in an envelope.
Oh my gosh.
And look.
Yeah. Bent and crushed.
I was not, but still, even now that I've got it, I don't know what to do with it because I don't have anything to put it in.
Honestly, I used to keep books like that in bags and boards, and I had sizes for them all. I probably still have some, but I took them all out of there and just put them on a bookshelf and just treat them like a regular book is what I do now. Which is what I'm going to do with these. I'll finish off with these just because I found these recently when I moved, and I think I got them when my parents moved out of their house that I grew up in. They had a bunch of stuff. They're like, hey, do you want to come over and have a look before you throw all this stuff out? Yeah. And I'm positive I grabbed this off my dad, which is the fantastic art of Frank. Oh, yeah. Fritz. Oh, Frankie Fritz, huh? Yeah. Very nice. I got volume book 1 and book 2. Oh, my. And I just found them recently. I was like, these are awesome, man. So they were yours? No, so they would have been my dad's. I grabbed them off him. So he didn't mind? No, he does. He's my dad's like 80 something years old now. He's let me tell you something. When I'm 80 years old, it's going to be books like that get me to 90. He goes to me. He goes, you should take all these, and he had old Playboys and stuff like that, right? Did you take them? I was like, I do have a bunch, right? And I had one, and I cannot find it because now I really want this one. He had, and I always remember it, the first Pamela Anderson in Playboy. Oh, nice. And I remember I had it, and then I've been looking everywhere for it, and I cannot find it. And I'm scared I threw it out because I think I turfed a bunch of them when I moved out of one of my houses. But I'm so sure if I was me, I would have kept that one. But I can't find it, so I'm spewing. Well, you don't have any young nephews roaming around visiting or anything. They're good for stealing stuff like that. Well, that's where my comic books when I was a kid. I always wondered what happened to all my good comic books, right? Because I found a small stash when again in the same when I found all that stuff, but. I was like, where's my Spider-Man collection? Where's my Sonic the Hedgehog collection? Where's all this other cool stuff? And I had this flashback one day of my mum saying, can I give your comics to my friend's son? And I remember thinking at the time, and I was grown out of the comic book stuff by then. And I was just thinking, I didn't want to because I'm a hoarder. So I want to keep that stuff. Right. But I was like, I guess I'm not going to do anything with them. So I guess that's fine. And look what happened. And there's a good chance that her friend's son was 38 years old. You just have no idea because moms don't give you the information you need to make a good decision. Well, it's like my oldest brother from my mom's side. I still remember the day because he's a massive toy collector. Massive, right? He's got this crazy like toy room at his house. And I remember the day he came over. And I had all my toys in like a basket, like a couple of baskets in the laundry. And he comes in and he just starts grabbing all the baskets. I was like, what are you doing? He's like, I'm taking your toys. You don't need them anymore. That was it. That was the end of all my Star Wars, all my Transformers. He's got them all. You might have a case against this kid. Well, no, I did a video. One of my earliest videos I did was on his Star Wars collection. And I brought him all these gifts because I wanted to get my little Batmobile back. Little... So my whole mission was I'm going to bring him a bunch of gifts and I'm going to beg to get this back because I really wanted this back. Did you end up getting it back? Yeah, this is it. I'm just teasing.
It's absolutely
I remember
trash.
that video. I remember that one.
It turns out that
Oh,
this
yeah.
was actually my brother's, but he gave it to me when I was a kid and then took it back. And then I took it back again.
That's the way to do it.
That's it.
That's fantastic.
Well, I think we'll call it. We made it to the hour. It was it was a sweaty good time. We had decent amount of people watching. They all clicked. It was a thumbnail, mate. I'm telling you, it was all the thumbnail.
Oh yeah, it was a winner. Did a great job. And the high promotion, I even got tired of hearing about it, and I was going to be the one on the stream. I was like, Jesus, again? I already know. I know. And I was still almost late.
Yeah, I know. You commented on the post, and I was like, oh, he knows about it at least. He's remembering. And then you left me hanging. All right. Well, oh, wait. Actually, I'll plug before I forget. Tomorrow, I'm doing another collectible show and tell for anyone watching. I've got Talking Pop Culture as my guest, and I'm also bringing on another. I'm not participating. I'll just be hosting.
Okay.
And hopefully I was actually going to ask you to be the third guest, but I was like, I don't want too much bub on my channel because even
I've been on that before already.
Yeah. Once, so the whole thing is every now and then I'm just going to host. I'm not going to participate. And I wanted the third person to be someone who comes back, who's been on before. So I plan on having. I do want everyone to have, a couple of rounds because you've got plenty of stuff to show, mate. You can show stuff all day.
That's true.
Yeah. You got anything coming up, mate? You want to plug?
Tomorrow I'm going to a convention. I can't decide if I should film something there. And here's something that I have a takeaway from your channel, which is it makes me not want to film it because you do a fantastic job at conventions and you film it and you interview the cosplayers and really get into it. And I really love your convention videos. And I'm like, I can't do that. Like it's not going to work. It won't look as good. I got no one to film it. Like if my wife films it, she's going to cut off all our heads because she never holds the camera up high enough. And so it's like the whole thing will be a scrap if she does it. And what do I do?
A lot of people just do highlights of convention videos and they still get views because as long as you've got the convention in the title, the people who went to the convention want to see those videos. So I feel like they always do well. So even if it's just a lot of people just do highlight. I watched one the other day, which is really bad. I was just like, you're just filming the back of your wife's head this whole time. But as long as you get footage of, like the stalls, people walking around and having fun, I think people want to watch that stuff.
All right, that's fair. I'll do a little B-roll footage from there, and then I'll talk about the stuff I got when I do the haul then, I guess. So I got that coming up. I just dropped a video right before we went live of mystery box unboxing with the old wifey poo. So that, anybody wants to see that, you're welcome to. And then, I don't know, the same old song and dance for a while. Comics and crap.
I forgot to click this. This was supposed to be running the whole show. Check out all the links in the description below. Subscribe to Bub. Follow Bub. Check out last week's. If you want more and you didn't watch last week's, you want to watch last week's. It was a jolly good time.
And you may be the 1000th watcher of my bondage video I did with Jambo Comics on my channel that I ripped off the idea from Simon and meant to give him credit 100% and totally forgot. I just totally forgot. And I even told Jambo, I was like, hey, Simon did this great bondage video. I left a comment and told him that I would do a response video. And then I forgot to mention you. We were having such a good time.
There's a link to that bondage video in last week's stream as well. I did club, so check it out. It was on 998 yesterday when I checked. So
wow, 998. It's got to be over 1,000 by now. Sure.
Yeah, YouTube sometimes has to catch up. So
that's true.
But yeah, thank you everyone for joining, and until next time, keep it simple and
read a comic. And don't apologize for the saggy bags. I mean, the glare. Yeah, don't apologize for the glare. Look, and now I can't catch glare all of a sudden. There it is. Woohoo!
See you.
Bye.